Hello everyone and thank you for clicking on the video. Today's weapon is the Ninkondi Prime. Now, let's go to the stats of the weapon. Now, right away, you need one Forma for this build. Don't worry, it's pretty cheap because it comes with these already. And there's like one stance only, so yeah. Now for the stats, attack speed, pretty good. Blocking angle, also decent. Combo duration is 5 seconds. But the critical chances and critical duration, critical chance and critical multiplier, these are pretty good, pretty high actually. Slam attack is pretty good, surprisingly. Status, well, this could be taken advantage of. It's very good status. It mostly does impact damage and it already has electricity. So yeah, heavy attack is pretty high. So, let's see how this weapon works without mods. See that? Criticals and the status is already affecting it. So you can imagine the damage it can have. And just to prove a point, see here? No melee, well, improvements. I just put health so I won't die quickly in the test. Now, moving on. First we go to a standard build. Standard build meaning anyone can afford it. Now pressure point, because that is, well, it's standard. Every build needs pressure point. True Steel to increase the critical chance. Fever Strike just for extra damage. Voltaic Strike for electricity and status chance to make corrosive. And since this already has electricity damage, the corrosive is increased. Berserker for extra speed on critical chance, critical damage, combo duration, plus status chance, and condition overload, melee damage per status. So, yeah, judging by all the stats here, you can tell this weapon is already powerful. Now, let's test it out. This is the standard. Standard corrosive build, go. Very impressive. Now, of course, we're going to test it out. Oh, sorry. With them moving, just to prove to you that the damage is good. Now, hopefully, I won't die. And there we go. Obviously, you need lots of health just to survive this stuff, but it works. Now next, does this go well with the viral build? And the answer to that question, hang on, let me find the right mod, is yes. You have electricity, which gives you a chance to like stun them And since you have viral and status chance, you'll have a higher chance of inflicting viral damage, which is good against health, because essentially viral damage lessens health, while corrosive goes well against armor. Now who better to use viral builds than the Corpus? Because they mostly have shields and no armor. So here we go. Standard viral build. Effective. Yes. Now we're moving to another step, which would be them moving. Part of me knows I might die, so let's make it 3. Here we go. Huh, okay. I thought it would take longer, but anyway, that proves the point that this build is good. Very effective. Now, of course, as usual for our build videos, we have an expensive build. Expensive meaning it's a bit costly to get these items, but it's worth it. Here we go. Prime Pressure Point, Prime Fever Strike. You can get these two from Barrow Katir. It's random, so I can't tell you when you can get it. Next is Blood Rush. Blood Rush is farmable on the planet Lua. Details about the weapon and the mods will be in the description. So yeah, here we go. Because of these mods, we have increase in stats. High increase, actually. And if you have a Warframe with, well, damage boosters or steel charge, this weapon is dangerous. Dangerous to the enemy, of course. Let's test it out. Right here. Pause first. Because why not? Here we go. Expensive corrosive build. Well, effective. They died a bit faster this time. Now, of course, we'll test them live next. Here we go. I must have died. Oops. But whatever. At least we're showing you the build. See that? Okay, despite the slight hiccup, let me just get rid of that. Despite the hiccup, the weapon proves to be effective. Of course, we'll go viral build, just to, well, test it out. Here we go. Now we have viral. Give me a sec, need to find... Well, that took 5 seconds, I think. Now, of course, we'll test it out while they're moving. they're dead. As you can see, effective. Now I got a question from a friend of mine. Can this viral build work against the corrupted? Against armor? And the answer is yes. Yes it can. Because essentially, you'll pass through their armor and go straight for the health. So, here we go. Though admittedly, it's less effective because you're hitting the health, not the armor. But yeah, overall, this weapon is exceptional, very powerful. The only downside is, well, it tends to home in on one target at a time, so you have to be careful. Don't get too excited. But yeah, this weapon feels good and looks good. So yeah, and I think that's enough for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as usual, I hope this video helps. Please like and subscribe if you're interested. It really helps and it means a lot. So yeah, until then, I'll see you in the next video.